Pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. I hope you all are fine. In this conversation, we are going to continuation of example from chapter number 1, especially concept 2. What is the name of concept 2? Equivalence relation. So, question example 1.11 condition let S is equal to one pair is given. So, S is equal to what is the pair? 1, 2, 3. Then another one set of the pair P is equal to 1 comma 1 is there, 1 comma 2 is there, 2 comma 2 is there, then 1 comma 3 is there, and 3 comma 1 also is there. So first we have to check it reflexive. First we can check it whether it's reflexive or not. So already I have given clear concept in last class video. So if you have the doubt, you have to go to the previous link, you will get it clear idea. What is the meaning of reflexive? For all time a comma a, it belongs to condition P is there. So now 1, 2, 3 for all the time, but symmetric transitive it's not like that. Reflexive means for all. So 1, 2, 3 is there means definitely 1 comma 1, one of the pair is there, 1 comma 1. 2 comma 2, another one pair, 2 comma 2 is there. Then 3 comma 3, check it whether it's available. It is not available in pair of 3 comma 3. Therefore, it is subdivision 1, okay. It is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Okay, first condition is clear, is reflexive, it is not reflexive. Why? If not, otherwise we can write it. What's the condition? It is not reflexive. So 3 comma 3, it does not, write it clearly. So 1 comma 1, it belongs to P, as well as 2 comma 2 also it belongs to P, but 3 comma 3 it does not belongs to P. That's why we are saying it is not reflexive. So if not, state the reason. We have to write the reason. Already I have written why the reason also 3 comma 3 it's not does not belongs to P. Then another one condition, write the minimum set of ordered pair to be included. So what is a set to be included in P? We can say it is reflexive. What is set? The not belongs to P set. 3 comma 3 it's not belongs to P. Therefore 3 comma 3 to be included in set of P to make it for reflexive. Okay, that is condition of pair to be included to make it for reflexive. So 3 comma 3 to be included in set of P means it is called reflexive. Therefore I will write it here. This included and deleted pair we need in last time. That's why I will write it here. Subdivision 1, the what is included? 3 comma 3. Okay. Subdivision 2, look at there, the question only little bit different from subdivision 1, that's why. So subdivision 2, what is the question actually? If rho is symmetric, we can write it. If rho is symmetric, then if not state the reason, write minimum number of ordered pair to be included to P. Okay, then another one condition also is there, to be P, make it for symmetric, isn't it? So make it for symmetric. This is question number 2. Okay, subdivision 2, make it for symmetric. Then one more condition also is there. one more condition, and write minimum number of ordered pair deleted also. Okay, just I will write it for short term. Okay, symmetric and deleted also. Okay, deleted. Two question is there. Okay, one by one we can discuss. Listen very carefully. Now first I am moving to, first we can check it whether it's symmetric or not. Look at there. So 1 2 3 is there. What is the meaning of symmetric? If A comma B it belongs to R, means definitely B comma A also should be belongs to R, then only we can say it is symmetric, isn't it? This is P is there, here P. We can check it. Okay, 1 comma 1 single time means we can say, because for any true symmetric or transitive, but it reflects it's not like that. So here symmetric 1 comma 1 is there, leave it. 1 comma 2 is there, we can check it 2 comma 1, then only we can say it is symmetric. There is nothing 2 comma 1. Therefore another one condition 1 comma 3 is there, 3 comma 1 also is there. Therefore we can say it is, this is the part comparing symmetric also, but one term is missing. What is the term is missing? 2 comma 1 of pair is missing. Therefore 1 comma 2 it belongs to P, but 2 comma 1 it does not belongs to P. That's why it is not symmetric. It is not symmetric. Then another one condition, if not means state the reason. Already we have written clearly the reason, and write the minimum set of ordered pair to be included. So what is said we have to include? Two questions, that's why I have written for first A. What is said we have to include? 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1 to be included in pair of B, isn't it? Pair of B means to make it for symmetric. So deleted also. Another one question, deleted means, so what is a pair? It's a very difficult. If it deleted means simply we can say no. If it 1 comma 2 not available in the set means definitely we can say no, it is symmetric. Therefore B, deleted portion. So 1 comma 2, otherwise we can write it clearly. It is NF. It is NF to remove. What is the set? Remove 1 comma 2. Remove 1 comma 2 from P to make it for symmetric. Make it for symmetric. Okay. Now subdivision 2. So included means what we have to include? 2 comma 1. Okay. Moving to third one. Okay. So look at there, subdivision third. So transitive. First we have to check it, it is transitive. So what is the condition for transitive? A comma B it belongs to P means B comma C also belongs to P, means the connected pair B is there means first and last. Therefore A comma C it belongs to P, then only we can say it is transitive. Check it there. Okay, 1 comma 1 separate pair, we can leave it. 2 comma 2 also leave it. So 1 comma 2 also separate because there is no connected pair is there. Then if you comparing 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2 means again this is one connected pair, but first and last is same one pair is there now. So we can leave it. But last one check it there. Okay, 1 comma 3 and 3 comma 1. 1 comma 1 is there. But take it opposite direction. Opposite direction means 3 comma 1 it belongs to P. Okay. Then next one 3 comma 1, then 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 also belongs to P. Now this is 1 and 1 connected pair. Therefore 3 comma 3, check it there whether it's available or not. So 3 comma 3 does not belongs to P. First condition 3 comma 3 it does not belongs to P. So simply we can write subdivision third answer, it is not transitive. It is not transitive. One condition is, then another one condition also, and And look at there, comparing 3 comma 1, this is 1. So 3 comma 1, it belongs to P. Now 1 comma 2 also we can take now, 3 comma 1 and 1 comma 2. So 1 comma 2 also belongs to P. Now this is a connected pair. Now 3 comma 2, check it there. Is it available or not? 3 comma 2, there is nothing. Therefore 3 comma 2 also does not belongs to P. That's why we are saying it is not transitive. So condition number 1. So first to make it for transitive means what are the set ordered pair? To be included. So to be included means we should be add, we should be add, what are the set we have to add it? So 3 comma 3 and 3 comma 2, isn't it? We should be add 3 comma 3 and 3 comma 2 in P to make it for transitive. To make it for transitive. Now what are the included? I will write it here. Subdivision third included 3 comma 3 and 3 comma 2. 3 comma 3 and 3 comma 2. So now next one deleted, simply no. If it 3 comma 1 it's not available means we can say no, simply this is transitive. Therefore it is enough to remove 3 comma 1. 3 comma 1 in set of P to make it for transitive. Okay. So now the last one, subdivision 4. Okay. So subdivision 4, what it's saying, first is rho is P on equivalence relation, isn't it? Addition everything. P is on equivalence relation, then continuation of, if not means, if not, write the minimum ordered pair, write the minimum ordered pair to be included in P, to be included in P to make it for equivalent relation. Okay. So ER means equivalence relation. Okay. So now the condition, already we know, simply we can say it is not equivalent relation because reflexive also we added, there is one mistake, 3 comma 3 we have to include, then second part also 2 comma 1 include, subdivision third also 2 set of pair we have to include. Therefore simply we can say first one, it is, this is subdivision 4, it is not, so it is not equivalence relation. So it is not equivalence relation. Then to make it for equivalent relation, minimum order, so minimum ordered pair, already 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 2, then 1 comma 3, then 3 comma 1. So now look at there, we have to add 3 comma 3, then 2 comma 1, then 3 comma 3 already we added. So now 3 comma 2 also is there. Now we can check it one by one. whether it's equivalent relation or not. Equivalent relation means reflexive, symmetric, transitive, all the three terms will be satisfied. Then only we can say it is equivalence relation. Check it, 1 comma 1 is there, 2 comma 2 is there, 3 comma 3 is there. Definitely we can say it is reflexive. Condition number 2, okay, 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1 is there. Then 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2 is there. Now 3 comma 2, check it there, 2 comma 3, it's not available. Therefore, it is not symmetric, because 3 comma 2 is there, 2 comma 3 does not belongs to P. This is the minimum order per P, does not belongs to P. Therefore, we have to include, included 2 comma 3 in set of P. Now we can write it, P is equal to 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1, 3 comma 3, 2 comma 1, the last one 3 comma 2, final one 2 comma 3 also. So now we can say it is equivalence relation. Therefore, final answer after writing this line, right, this is the final, okay, it is an equivalence, relation. ER means equivalence relation. Okay, so I will continue the next question. Example 1.12, given A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 is there. Construct relation on A of the following type. Given 8 subdivision is there. One by one we can discuss. I am moving to subdivision 1. First condition, not reflexive, not symmetric and not transitive. The given condition A is equal to 0, 1, 2 and 3. So consider for R means I will take it any one of the set. 1 comma 2 I have taken, okay. Now 1 comma 2 means not reflexive. What is the meaning of reflexive? For all A comma A belongs to R. The condition 0 is there, 1, 2, 3 is there. Definitely 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. I have taken only 1 comma 2. So definitely we can say A comma A, it does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not reflexive. Okay. Second condition, not symmetric. So not symmetric also, look at there, 1 comma 2 available is there. So what is the meaning of symmetric? Symmetric, 1 comma 2 belongs to R means 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. But there is only 1 comma 2 is there. Therefore, so 1 comma 2 it belongs to R. But 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not symmetric. Then third one, not transitive. So transitive single set means single pair means definitely we can say this is transitive. Another one pair I have taken, okay, 1 comma 2 I have taken for 2 comma 3. Now 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2 connected pair, but 1 comma 3 there is nothing to pair. Therefore, how can we say this is not transitive? So 1 comma 2 it belongs to R, then 2 comma 3 also belongs to R, but connected pair 2 and 2 means 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not transitive. Okay. Subdivision 2. Again not reflexive. Not reflexive means same condition is okay. 1 comma 2 only. So 1 comma 2. So not reflexive means definitely we can say for all the time A comma A does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not reflexive. Second one, not symmetric. So is there available 2 comma 1? There is nothing. Therefore, so symmetric 1 comma 2 it belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. It is not symmetric. Third one, transitive. Single term means definitely we can say it is transitive. Therefore, transitive 1 comma 2 it belongs to R means it is transitive. Okay. Third one, so third one, not reflexive. Again, not reflexive means the same condition we need. A R, okay, already A is there, no? So R is equal to first pair 1 comma 2. Then symmetric we need. Symmetric means if A comma B belongs to R means B comma A. Therefore, 2 comma 1 also we have to take it. But we have to show not transitive. Now, the first ones we can write it directly. For all A comma A does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not reflexive. The next one, symmetric. Symmetric means 1 comma 2 it belongs to R means 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. Therefore, it is symmetric. Transitive, listen very carefully, because transitive, listen, so transitive means 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. Therefore, 1 comma 2 it belongs to R, then 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. The connected pair 2 is there, but 1 comma 1, but 1 comma 1 also does not belongs to R. At the same time 2 comma 2 also. Why? 2 comma 2 also does not belongs to R. Listen, if you add out pair first one 2 comma 1 means definitely 2 comma 1 means then 1 comma 2. This is also connected pair, no? Therefore, 2 comma 2 also we need, no? That's why I have written 2 comma 2 also there is nothing to pair. That's why we are saying it is not. We have to show the not transitive, no? It is not transitive. Subdivision 4. So subdivision 4, the pair R is equal to the same one, not reflexive means same condition we can take it, 1 comma 2. Then symmetric also we need, transitive also we need, isn't it? So 1 comma 2 means definitely we need 2 comma 1 also. At the same time 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 also. Why? Because we have to show symmetric and transitive also. Because subdivision third we have shown clearly. So I have explained with very clearly, because what are the not belongs to are 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2. Why? Third subdivision not transitive, but here transitive. That's why I included the part from subdivision third. Therefore, first one, listen very carefully. First we can write it. For all A comma A it does not belongs to R, it is not reflexive. The second case, very listen. Symmetric means 1 comma 2 is there, 2 comma 1 also is there. Therefore, so symmetric means 1 comma 2 it belongs to R, then 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. Therefore, it is symmetric. Third one, transitive. So transitive means, look at there, 1 comma 2 is there. Again 2 comma 1 also. So 1 comma 2 belongs to R means 2 comma 1 also belongs. Therefore, connected pair. So 1 comma 1 also belongs to R. Therefore, we can say another one condition. At the same time 2 comma 2 also belongs to R. How? Then second pair. First I am writing 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1 belongs to R, means then 1 comma 2 also belongs to R. Therefore 2 comma 2 also belongs to R. It is, that's why we are saying it is transitive. Okay, I will continue subdivision 5. Okay, subdivision 5, reflexive. But first 4 subdivision, not reflexive, not reflexive, not reflexive. But here starting reflexive, so definitely we can write it double net form. So double net means subdivision 5, first one 0 comma 0, R is equal to, okay, I will consider for this is R is equal to, okay, subdivision 5, then 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 2, then 3 comma 3. The next one, not symmetric. So not symmetric and not transitive also. Definitely, so single term is there, means definitely we can say this is a transitive. We have to show this is a not transitive. So what we have to do? So 0 comma 0 is there. Then not symmetric means 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 is there. Not symmetric means, because single element means we can say no, this is actually symmetric, but we have to show not. What we have to do? Add it to 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3 also. Now we can check it. First reflex is there for all A comma A, it belongs to R. Definitely we can say it is reflexive. Okay, first then not symmetric we have to show. Look at there, 1 comma 2 is there. Is there is any 2 comma 1? Nothing. We can say no. Then only we can say it is not symmetric. So symmetric means symmetric 1 comma 2 it belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. There is nothing 2 comma 1 pair, so it is not symmetric. The next one, transitive. We have to show not transitive. That's why I have added the pair 2 comma 3. Look at there. So 1 comma 2 is there, 2 comma 3 also is there. So this is the connected pair, means 1 comma 3. Is there anything pair of 1 comma 3? There is nothing. Therefore, so 1 comma 2 it belongs to R. At the same time 2 comma 3 also belongs to R. This is connected pair, means 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. Therefore, it is not transitive. Okay, subdivision 5 is over. I am moving to subdivision 6. So subdivision 6, I will delete 2 comma 3. I have included with reflexive another one pair of 1 comma 2. Why I have taken 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. 6 also it is given clearly. That is reflexive. Reflexive means double net form. So each and every pair A comma A it will be included. That's 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Therefore all A comma A it belongs to R. It is called reflexive. Second one, symmetric. Symmetric means definitely we can say no. So sixth one, not symmetric. Not symmetric means what is the meaning? A comma B belongs to R means B comma A also. That's why I just added 1 comma 2 is there. Is there anything 2 comma 1? There is nothing. Therefore we can say 1 comma 2 it belongs to R. Therefore 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Therefore it is not symmetric. Third one, transitive. So transitive condition, we have to show the transitive. Already we know the single pair also we can say it is transitive. So 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Now look at there. If you started 1 comma 1, this is connected pair, here also 1, here also 1. Therefore first and last 1 comma 2 again is there now. Therefore 1 comma 1 it belongs to R means 1 comma 2 also belongs to R. Therefore connected pair 1 means 1 comma 2 is there, no 1 comma 2. Therefore 1 comma 2 also belongs to R. It is transitive. Okay, I will continue the last two subdivision. Subdivision 7. Subdivision 7 Condition reflexive, symmetric and not transitive. Reflexive means we know R is equal to, consider for 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. Then reflexive we can say. Then symmetric also. Symmetric means 1, 2 is there, means 2, 1 also we need. Next condition, because not transitive also we have to show, because check it, this condition 1, 2, 2, 1 means the last condition 1, 1 is there, but we have to show not transitive. That's why I have taken 2, 3 and 3, 2. If you take it 2, 3 and 3, 2 means, look at there. So 2, 3 and 3, 2. We have to show the not transitive means. So connected pair 3, 3 is there. Again 2, 2 also is there, isn't it? So the condition 1, 2 and 2, 1. Then 1, 1 also is there. It's correct dear actually. So this pair it's enough to prove. First one we can write it clearly. It is not, sorry, it is reflexive. How it is reflexive? For all A, it belongs to R, isn't it? Next condition, symmetric. So symmetric also. Listen, 1, 2, it belongs to R means definitely 2, 1 also belongs to R. Therefore, we can say it is symmetric. Then transitive. Listen very carefully, the transitive. So transitive means, okay, 1, 2 and 2, 1 connected pair 1, 1 is there, comparing. Next condition, okay, 2, 3 and 3, 2. Here also 3, 3 connected pair 2, 2. Okay, but 1, 2 and 2, 3, check it there. So 1, 2 it belongs to R. Then 2, 3 it belongs to R connected pair. But check it, 1, 3 is it available? There is nothing. Therefore 1 3 does not belongs to R. That's why we can say this is called not transitive. It is not transitive. Okay, the last one, final one. So 8th subdivision, simply we can say this is called 8th subdivision, means both we need reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Already I told you the each and every single pair we can say it is reflexive, it is symmetric, it is transitive. Therefore, R equal to 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, we can say it is equivalence relation, because if it equivalence relation means what is the meaning? Reflexive, symmetric, transitive, satisfy the condition. Okay, this is our answer for subdivision 8. Okay, so please listen my dear students. I hope you are satisfied in this session. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay, I will continue the next session. Bye bye.